Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back in full effect, giving y'all a little my thoughts and my feelings on the latest episode of Quad Season 1. I believe this is episode 3, maybe 4. I can't keep up with it. Um, but it's called The Invisible Man. Bitch, let me tell y'all something. I've been seeing and hearing a lot about how GAMU's marching band is supposed to be the only thing that's bringing in money and revenues to the school. Now, I would believe that, or it would be more believable for me if they wasn't a quartet. I don't understand how they feel like that's really gonna make me really believe what it is that they're trying to portray. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for quality, not quantity. That's all well, good, and gravy. But bitch, y'all hazing bitches, y'all hazing niggas, and y'all got a sour ass stat. I'm not understanding. What happened to the dance line? I mean, the movie. First of all, the movie, it which was basically the first episode of the show. First of all, they sounded like a real marching band. They had a real marching band play the music. I don't know who, but they did. And they sounded really, really good. And they had dancers. I don't know how they go from that to having whatever the fuck music that's supposed to be that they playing, and they only got 6 people in their goddamn band, bitch. I'm a band head, so I take shit like that very serious and personal. Like, bitch, stop playing with my motherfucking intelligence, okay? I was in the marching band, a high step marching band, okay, for 4 years. I did it in high school. So, I mean, come on, BET. I mean, goddamn. At least in uh, the drumline movie, not the first one, but the second one that VH1 did, at least their band had the standard 230 goddamn people to portray being in the goddamn band. Y'all bitches only put out 15, 16, 17 folks, and they got the Nerd Haze bitches. I don't understand it. But moving on from that, one of the girls, the girl that traded her friend just to have a position on that bullshit ass band, is trying to learn, I guess, the dance steps to what it is that they're trying to do for the field show. I guess they're supposed to be giving us Grambling tees because everybody know Grambling plays and dance and plays. And she wasn't getting the choreography down, which, I mean, bitch, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't have it. And of course, that the stale ass hair drum major who get on my last motherfucking nerves. I don't know who the fuck he think he's supposed to be, bitch. Because guess what? When your ass leave, it's a whole nother motherfucker that's gonna be doing your goddamn job. He all up in her face and this and that and the third. And don't get me wrong, it happens. I mean, when you a freshman and you know you're dealing with seniority and the vets, you know that's what happens. They're a vet, you're a crab. But see, when I was a band, I was the crab. I don't give a fuck who you are, bitch. Get the fuck out my motherfucking face. That's how I would have came. But and that's how I did come in high school. And everybody that knows me when I was in high school, they'll tell you, yeah, that's how Terrence was. You talk shit to him, he gonna talk shit right back to your motherfucking ass. Cause a bitch like me ain't scared of a bitch nigga like you. But you know, that's pretty much what happened. She fucked it up. And you know, the band director tried to give her another chance, and he tried to motivate her a little bit, and saying that you know she needs to work on her balance, and the best way for her to do that, he gave her a little GAMU box to stand on and practice her dance moves for, and this and that and the third. And she did get it down pat, but when it came time for her to show the goods, she fucked it up again. And she was still first chair, but she's not, you know, she wasn't gonna perform for the first game. And you know, she was down about that, but bitch, I really don't feel sorry for you because look at how the fuck you got your position in the band. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't work hard to get that shit. You turned on your friend, whom, by the way, got her ass mollywopped. Mollywopped. And the only reason why you got her position was because he already knew you knew what really happened. So he feels like, okay, but this bitch really want to be a part of that bad. I go ahead and give her spot just so she can shut the fuck up and keep this shit between us. But bitch, I don't feel sorry for you at all. It is what it is. Um, Seti Bear gets out of prison. And the DA, I can't think of her name right now. I think it's Leanne. I believe her name is, but y'all know I know her as Maya's mama from Girlfriends, bitch. She was able to get him out of jail because the evidence that they thought that they had on him was it was insufficient. It was insufficient evidence, and they just ruled him out as a suspect for his girlfriend's death. So he got out of jail, and Seti Bear was quite upset with Demetria McKinney, who plays his mom. And Demetria, listen, you my bitch, and I've been fucking with you and riding with you since Meet the Browns, honey. Okay, but Sadie Bear had a reason to be upset. He really did. I mean, I understand your feelings about it. His dad was incarcerated, and you didn't want that for your son, and that's why you was trying to install as many morals and values in him as you can, so stuff like this don't happen. But baby, it was not his fault. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and unfortunately, that was his girlfriend. She came up here to see him, and she was killed here. I mean, you gotta look at it from their point of view, like, but y'all not from here. Y'all from Chicago. I mean, she comes here to see him and gets killed. I mean, I mean, I can understand why the police would have thought that he would have had something to do with it, but we know Cedric ain't had nothing to do with that shit. And he was really pissed because he was begging you to stay and you just left him there in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he's gonna feel some type of way about that. I mean, I would too. But City Bear's out, y'all. I'm glad he out. Y'all know I love myself some Cedrics. Um, Let me see what else went down. Child. Derek done served Eva the divorce papers, honey, and she was not happy about that shit at all. And I wouldn't been either. Like, bitch, you fucked me, left, and now all of a sudden I'm being served with divorce papers. So, so you wanted to poo poo for the last time. You ain't Trey Songz, bitch. You don't get away with some shit like that. And she straight up told that nigga. She said, "You a punk. You a coward, and you will be living in a studio apartment by the time me and my lawyers get done with you." And bitch, I believe it, because that bitch was born with money, and she met this nigga. He ain't have what the fuck he had now. Everything he has now is because of her. So, and I'm sorry, I'm not superficial, but I do believe it. His ass is gonna be in for a rude awakening. I guess he felt like because there was infidelity involved that he's really gonna get much from that. Bitch, she the woman, you the man. So I don't see. I mean, I don't see it. I think whatever you came into this marriage with, is what the fuck you ass is gonna leave out with, and take your bitch ass daughter with you too. Let me tell y'all something. There's no goddamn way I could have been her. I could not have been. Let me tell y'all about this little bitch. So she sees Eva drinking again. And mind y'all, the second episode, her stupid ass done already got alcohol poisoning because the bitch thinking she grown and she got it like that. Bitch, you can't even hold your liquor because you done fucked around and got alcohol poisoning. You the only bitch that got caught alcohol poisoning. So that obviously shows me that you a little immature little girl who felt like she got some shit going on with her. But bitch, her mama came up to her and was like, because she keeps smart mouthing her, being all smart with her, I guess because she feels like she has the right to be upset with her because of, having the little affair that she had with Mr. Six Pack and all of this other type of stuff. I think his name is Jason. She had the little affair with Jason, and so she wants to be mad with her. That's all well and good, but baby, that ain't got shit to do with you. That ain't got shit to do with you. Whatever your mama and your daddy got going on is between your mama and your daddy. You know what I'm saying? And you have the right to be hurt and, offended that your mom would stoop so low to have an affair. I get that. But at the end of the day, the way you doing your mama, bitch, you really gonna regret it. Because, I mean, Eva told that girl, she said, Sydney, please don't make me put my hands on you in front of all these people because you got me fucked up. Eva gonna look at her and say, in front of all of these people, you wouldn't dare. I swear I was yelling at the TV, backhand this hoe. Backhand this hoe. Rip her tongue out, knock her teeth down her throat, get your brass knuckles, put them bitches on, wear her face out. Bitch, y'all gonna be the halftime show. Cause that's what it would have happened if it would have been me. I dare for my daughter to look me in my face and feel like I'm not gonna lay hands and feet on her because we out in public. Bitch, I'ma whoop your ass. I'ma whoop your ass. And I'ma remind you of who the fuck I am. Of course, Eva ain't do it. Eva just walked the fuck off, and all that other shit. And I was pissed at that point because I really expected Eva to show her to get black. I expected it because, god damn it, had it been my mama at that age and I said some shit like that, I'd have got two piece straight the fuck up. I'd have got two piece even before I can utter the words you wouldn't dare out of my goddamn mouth. That little bit, something bad gonna happen to that little bitch, and I'm not gonna feel sorry for her because the bitch is stupid, and I think she'll smut any goddamn way. Girl, speaking of six pack, honey, child, Jason sent her ass a goddamn a topless photo, and she was already in the meeting with the DA when he sent that to her, which already had her razzled up. So she showed up at his apartment like, listen, yeah, what we had was fun, and I take full responsibility for the feelings that you have for me. But at the end of the day, that is my husband. I can't just throw 18 years down the drain. For excuse me, y'all, if y'all heard that, I apologize. She's not willing to throw 18 years down the drain just for a piece of dick, a fine piece of dick, may I add, but a piece of dick. When he was like, that's very funny, you stay playing these games with me, 1 minute you want me, and you don't feel these or have these feelings when you want me inside you, but now all of a sudden, basically calling her a flip-flopper, and I kind of believe it. Now granted, this was prior to her getting served with divorce papers, so it would make sense why she felt that way at that time. But honey, when she got them damn divorce papers, let me tell you something. She went slam back to six pack, and six pack wore her ass out. He a fine ass young man. Do not get me wrong, Eva. I'm hating. I'm jealous. I mean, you got Mr. Six Pack. You got the goddamn coach that obviously like you, and bitch, I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen this season. Coach finna wax her ass like a hardwood floor. Do y'all hear me? And bitch, I don't blame you. I personally would have been hopped on that Black Stallion motherfucker, okay? That nigga would have done any goddamn thing I asked him to. So you gotta use what you got to get what the fuck you want, Eva. You understand me? Everybody already think that you're not gonna get this school back to its original glory. And I mean, bitch, if you got to use the poo poo to get your revenues together, I mean, everybody grown. It is what it is. They can't get mad. I mean, bitch, I'm bringing y'all money into this raggedy ass school. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how upset can they really be at you for how the fuck you getting shit done? I mean, it is what it is, bitch. Shit. This a college. These bitches getting dick all goddamn day. Yeah, I can't get no dick. Like, get out of here. Bojan. I feel so bad for Bojan. He is the only white boy that I see, and that's a main character in this shit. And I feel extremely bad for him because his dad treats him. I think he personally, his dad is a racist bigot. That's number one. Number two, he sees his son as a meal ticket. But bitch, you're fucked up. You need to be your own motherfucking meal ticket, bitch. You the father. You the daddy. You know what I'm saying? How dare you get upset with this boy because, he dropped. The thing was, they was going on playing on the national, like ESPN. And, he had the ball in his hands. He dropped it, and I don't know if he got hit and he dropped it or his nerves got to him. He just dropped it, but I think he got hit. and he dropped the ball. It turned into a fumble, but then the guy on their team wound up taking the ball and taking it home, and they win the first game of the year. And he was really excited about that, as he should have been, because he did an important, he redeemed himself, because if it wasn't for him making the block that he made, they would not have won. But of course, his racist ass daddy and his selfish ass daddy didn't see it that way. He, all in his feelings, talk about some bitch you on national TV making me look bad. And I'm looking at the TV like, huh? What? I'd have been like, well, Daddy, if you feel like you could do so much better than I could, then you should have got your punk ass out there on that motherfucking field, bitch, and see how good you. It bothers me when parents do not give full support to their kids. And I understand every parent wants their kid to be great. Everybody wants their kid to be better than the next. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you push a kid too damn far, eventually they're gonna resent you for that shit. He need to get his life together. Like, he worried about the wrong shit. He's really worried about the wrong shit. I mean, at the end of the day, his team got a W. That's what matters. Not you felt like he should have got the scoring touchdown. Bitch, fuck him. At the end of the goddamn day, he's still a new student. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be the boss in one day. You gotta earn and work your way up to that shit. Just because you white coming to a black school, and you feel like the school need him, obviously they don't. Obviously they don't. Um, what else happened, child? It was so much that was going on. Seti went to the site where his girlfriend died at, and he showed a lot of emotion. I mean, he even missed the funeral. So, knowing that he missed all of that, he just went to the site where they found her at, and, he laid down some red roses for her and the teddy bear for her. And, he shed a few tears and stuff like that. And I was like, Seti, don't cry. Like, I don't like to see a grown man cry, especially a cute grown man. Like, that does something to my spirit. Um, Let me see, y'all. What else happened? Some going on with the band director, bitch. Some is going on with him. He was in the middle of practice, and he started coughing, stumbling around like he's getting dizzy or something. But bitch, good for you. You an evil ass nigga. So whatever the fuck God got in store for you, bitch, I hope it's painful, and I hope it you suffer. Cause he's a fucked up individual. Um, Let me see. What else happened? Ugh, child. His roommate daddy, whom is the lawyer. Um, when he came back to the dorm room, Cedric kind of felt funny around him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he started calling him blue blood again and stuff like that. And the boy was legitimately happy to see him, because y'all remember in the last episode, in the last commentary I did, I was telling y'all that he went to his dad because his dad is one of the top lawyers in Georgia, African American lawyers in Georgia. And so he went to his dad to come and help Cedric. He's thinking that his dad helped him. So of course he's looking like, what he doesn't understand. He's acting a little weird around him. He's giving him a little cold shoulder a little bit. And his older brother was outside. They was talking about him when they was at the grill having a little tailgate party. And his older brother was like, bro, come on now. Like, do you really honestly think dad helped him? And he was like, well, yeah, because I asked him to, this and that and the third. And his daddy was like, look, that's your daddy. That's my daddy. He was my daddy before he was your daddy. And I know you love him and I love him. But at the end of the day, bitch, the only thing he care about is his position and how he look. And he's like, listen, I know that's your friend and I know that's my daddy. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And daddy ain't helped that boy. Daddy did not help him at all. So basically, that's why he's giving you the cold shoulder. Which I don't feel like you need to give him the cold shoulder, because he honestly really did send his dad there to help you. His dad not helping you, you really shouldn't take that out on him, because, I mean, at the end of the day, what can he really do? He's not a lawyer. His dad is. And he did that for the best intentions. And, unfortunately, you're just gonna Listen, just because you black, bitch, it don't mean. Cause I mean, listen, it happens. Niggas get a few little pennies in their pocket. They move ahead in the company a little bit, and then they feel like they Queen of Sheba or some goddamn body, and that's basically the situation now. And I mean, it sucks, and I know it hurts you, but you got to get over it, man. You got to get over that shit. It happens. Um, but his daddy is a punk ass bitch for that. His daddy is a punk ass bitch for that. Like, it's sad when your own kind can't even help you, and but hey, whatever. Um, what else happened? Uh, I think that's it, y'all. I can't think of nothing really else that really happened in this episode. It was a good episode. It was. It was a really good episode. But I can't wait to see what the next episode has to offer. I really hope y'all enjoyed the little reviews and commentaries and my thoughts that I do on stuff. Don't be shy. Leave me a comment. I'm not a mean bitch. Just be respectful on my shit. Be respectful on my shit and respect me, and I'm gonna respect you. That's all I ask. But drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think. And like I said again, if y'all want me to discuss other things or whatever the case may be, drop me a line, bitch. Um, this is something that I'm trying to be noticed for. This is something that I'm trying to do for a living. This is just a little hobby that I'm starting. So hit me up. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out of here. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, bitch. Keep me in y'all prayers, and I'm going to definitely keep y'all in mind. Holla.